I see the fire behind your eyes, the way your jaw tightens when no one's looking, the silent ache of not being heard again, the weight of having to hold it all together when no one really asks how you're doing. You wonder if you're losing your mind, but you're not crazy. You're angry, and I understand. I know what it's like to be misunderstood, to love deeply and be rejected for it, to carry burdens in silence while others misread your heart. You've swallowed your pain for so long that it's starting to taste like bitterness, and you feel alone in it. But I haven't left. I'm here, even in this moment, where the anger feels too heavy to pray through. I'm not offended by your emotions. They don't push me away. In fact, they draw me closer. As our brother Paul once wrote, "Be angry and do not sin." He didn't say don't feel it. He just reminded you to bring it to me before it becomes something that harms you. So come, let the anger speak. I'm listening, not to fix you, not to judge you, but to be with you. You're not weak for feeling this. You're human. And I wore flesh just like yours. Do you remember the time I flipped the tables? The temple had become a place of profit, not prayer. That wasn't rage. It was love refusing to stay silent. Your anger might be telling you that something's not right, that you've been silenced too long, that the wounds you carry deserve attention. And they do. Let's sit with them together. Let's name them. Let's let the tears fall if they need to. I will not leave the room. I will not look away. I will not shame you. As Isaiah prophesied long before my birth, a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief, that's me. I know this path. I've walked it before you. I walk it now with you. You're not too much for me. Not in your silence, not in your weeping, not in your rage. You are seen, and I still want you. You don't have to hold it all in anymore. You don't have to fix everything alone. You don't have to pretend to be okay. I'm not leaving. I'm not waiting for you to calm down. I'm just here, right here. And I'm not going anywhere. There's always a reason for the anger. It doesn't appear out of nowhere. So let's go gently. Let's trace it back. Was it the way they dismissed you when you finally spoke up? Was it how they kept choosing silence over protection when you needed someone to defend you? Or maybe it's not what they said, but what they never said. I know how it feels to carry disappointment so long it hardens into anger, to offer love and receive neglect, to show up for others and find yourself abandoned when you needed them most. That wound has a name: betrayal, dismissal, loneliness, injustice. You don't have to pretend it didn't hurt. I never asked you to minimize the pain. As our brother David once cried out, "My soul is in deep anguish. How long, O Lord, how long?" He didn't hide his sorrow. He brought it straight to me, and I called him a man after my own heart. So tell me the truth. What broke inside you? What moment made you feel like you had to stop trusting? Who made you believe your voice didn't matter? There's no shame here, only my presence. You don't have to censor your story. I already know it, but I want to hear it from you. Because every wound you name, we can begin to heal. And you don't have to do that alone. You've been so strong for so long, hiding behind smiles, pushing through the day, carrying more than anyone knows. But I see behind the mask, I always have. You've learned to keep it together, because falling apart didn't feel safe. You learned how to perform peace, even when chaos lived inside. But beloved, I never asked you to perform for me. I came for the real you, the version that's tired, the one who doesn't have all the right words, the one who's questioning, aching, and unsure. I want that you, because I love you, not your image. As Matthew testified in his writings, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." He didn't say, "Come to me when you figured it out," or "Come when you fixed your attitude." Just come. Come undone. Come uncertain. Come as you are. You don't need the mask in my presence. You never did. There is no act that earns my love. There is no disguise that fools me. There is no pressure to perform here. Let the mask fall. Let the tears rise. Let your heart breathe. I made you for more than survival. I made you for communion. And I'm not afraid of what's underneath. Not your anger, not your grief, not your mess. I came to meet you there, in the realest place inside you. You are safe with me. You are wanted. And you are already known. You've been guarding your heart for a long time, and I understand why. When trust has been broken, it feels dangerous to let anyone close. Even me. You've been told that I love you, but still, part of you wonders, will I stay if I see it all? Will I still choose you if I touch the places that feel ugly, or angry, or numb? The answer is yes. I'm not afraid of your depth. I'm not overwhelmed by your shadows. I came to bring light, not shame. You don't have to clean it up before I come in. I don't need a polished version of you. I just need permission. As John recorded, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with them. I'm not banging. I'm not breaking in. I'm knocking. Patiently, lovingly, hopefully, because I long to be with you. In the real places, in the raw places, in the places you've shut and bolted tight. You can let me in slowly, even if it's just a crack at first. I'll sit with you in silence. I'll stay until you believe I'm not leaving. And I'll keep knocking. Not out of pressure, but because you matter that much to me. Let me tell you a story. There was a young woman. She was kind, creative, full of heart. But somewhere along the way, she began to believe that being herself wasn't enough. So she became someone. She curated her life like a brand. Every post, every smile, every story carefully chosen. And the more approval she gained, the more empty she felt. People loved the version of her she had built, but no one knew the real her. Not even she did. She stayed up late scrolling, measuring herself against strangers. Her soul became tied to the numbers, and slowly she disappeared beneath the image, until one night, alone in her apartment, phone in hand, tears on her face, she whispered, "I don't know who I am anymore." And that's when I spoke, not through the noise, but through the stillness, I miss you. The real you, the one underneath the hustle, the one who used to sing in the car with the windows down, the one who laughed before life made her small. That's the one I love. And just like that, she turned the phone off. Not forever, but for long enough to breathe again. She started sitting with me, saying less, feeling more, and slowly, the woman she thought she had to hide came back to life. Not because she was perfect, but because she finally let herself be seen and loved. I'm telling you this story because it's not just about her. It's about you. You've been building walls to survive, but I'm inviting you to be known, not for what you do, not for how you appear, but for who you are when no one's watching. And I want that version, because that's the real you I came for. There comes a moment when your strength runs out, when the mask feels too heavy to hold, when trying to prove your worth just makes you more tired. That moment is not your failure, it's your turning point. It's where surrender begins. Not the kind the world teaches, where you give up and fall apart, but the kind where you finally let me in, where you open your hands and whisper, I can't carry this anymore. And I say, I know, I never wanted you to. As our brother Peter wrote, cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. Not some of it, all of it. You don't have to hold back. You don't have to edit your pain. Give me the fear that keeps you up at night. Give me the pressure to be okay all the time. Give me the lie that says you're only loved when you're useful. And I'll give you something in return. My peace, my presence, my rest. I won't rush you. I won't push you. But I will hold you while you let go. Even if your surrender sounds like silence. Even if it looks like tears. Even if all you can say is help. That's enough for me to come rushing in. Not to fix you, but to be with you. That's what I've wanted all along. Not your perfection, just your presence. And now, in this holy moment, you don't have to fight anymore. Just fall into my arms and let me carry you. You've carried so much for so long, and now you've let go. This is where healing begins. Not in striving, not in trying to be better, but here, in the stillness of surrender. Let me hold you. You don't have to do anything, just rest. Let the shame melt in my arms. Let the fear exhale from your lungs. Let the tight places in your heart finally begin to soften. You are safe with me, not because you earned it, but because I chose you before you ever chose me. As our brother Paul once wrote, nothing can separate you from my love. Not your failures, not your questions, not your anger, not even the days when you gave up. My love was never based on your strength. It's anchored in who I am. Steady, unshakable, eternal. I see the child in you, the one who longed to be held, to be wanted, to be kept safe. And I'm here now, arms open, heart wide. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You're not too far gone. You're mine. And I delight in holding you. No more pretending, no more performing. Just presence, just peace, just love. Welcome home. Now that you've laid it down, now that you've let me in, let me show you who you really are. Not who the world told you to be, not who you became to survive, but who you've always been in my eyes. Beloved, chosen, free. You are not your pain. You are not your past. You are not your performance. You are mine. You belong. Even on your quietest days, you are loved. Even when you feel unsure, you carry my spirit now. And where my spirit is, there is freedom. Freedom to breathe again. Freedom to feel joy again. Freedom to walk in peace, even when life isn't perfect. This love was never meant to stay inside. It was meant to overflow, not by force, not by pressure, but like a river, quiet and steady, nourishing everything it touches. That's how I want you to walk. Not proving, not hiding, but living as someone who knows they are deeply, completely, eternally loved. Let that love shape your steps. Let it soften your voice. Let it guide your choices. You don't have to strive to be enough anymore. You already are. So walk forward, not alone, but with me. One step at a time, held, known, free. Now that you've rested in my love, now that you've remembered who you are, let me send you gently, not with pressure, not with fear, but with peace. You don't have to change the world today. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to be present, rooted in love, anchored in me. The world needs more than noise. It needs people who carry peace. And that's what you are now, a carrier of peace. Not because you've mastered everything, but because you've been with me. That's what makes a difference. Your presence, when it's filled with my spirit, can comfort a room. Your quiet kindness can calm someone's storm. Your story, even the messy parts, can bring healing to someone else who thought they were alone. So don't hide your journey. Don't silence your voice. You don't have to shout to be powerful. You just have to stay close to me. Let me lead. Let me love through you. Let me keep healing you, even as you walk forward. As our brother Paul wrote, Christ in you, the hope of glory. That's what you carry now. Hope, light, love. So go gently, go slowly, go honestly, and know this: I am with you always, in every conversation, in every room you enter, in every quiet moment you wonder if you're making a difference. You are, because I'm in you, and I will never leave you.